Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. I have made this video at least 2 or 3 times and I have not posted it yet. And I'm a little under the weather right now, so I apologize. I might look sick. That's because I am. But anyways, I needed to get this video out because I have some really important things to talk about, but I'm gonna make a day in the life of it, so I'm not just spilling everything like this. So I've got a lot to do today, even though I'm a bit under the weather. I think the worst of it is past, hopefully. Last night was really rough. I even woke up at 2:30 and like my heart was heavy. I don't know why. And like I stayed up for probably about an hour just praying. And yeah, so I'm sleepy. Then I had my phone on my charger. My charger was not charging my phone. For some reason it drained the battery, so I can't use that charger anymore. My alarm didn't go off to get the kids up, so we woke up like 15 minutes before they had to go to school, which was a mad rush. I've had 2 cups of coffee. Well, I've had, you know, just a little bit of caffeine. The 2 cups is not all caffeine. So I've had a little bit of caffeine to get my day started. And it's 10:30. I'm about to drink my collagen drink, and that'll give me a bit of a boost because it has lots of vitamins in it. And I got to finish a video about Old Navy spring collection, and that video will be up before this video. I have to finish it. I've had these clothes sitting in my room for weeks, and I have to finish it. So I'm going to make myself do that today. So I need to go get ready, and I need to clean up the house, and I'll tell you why later. I have to clean it up. So I'm just gonna take you with me through my day. Let me show you my drink. Excuse my kitchen, I know it's a bit of a mess. So what I use is this collagen peptides, and I will tell you exactly why I'm using that in a minute. But I put one of these vitamin C packets in it, and sometimes I put, what's it called? The liquid IV, but I'm out of it. And I should be getting a shipment for that soon. This is just the Walgreens brand. And then I put some goji powder in it, and this flavor and this flavor together is delicious. It really is. But I just made this drink, and as you can see, there's like stuff floating in it. I still have to stir it up a bit. I hate when that happens, so I won't be able to drink it for a minute. It will dissolve, it just takes a little while to do that. I might have to put some hot water in it to get it to dissolve all the way, but it's delicious, I promise. So I had my breakfast this morning, which was 50 grams of this granola. This is the best granola. It is very carb friendly, and I will get into that later, like I said. 15 grams per 25 grams. So this is 30 grams of carbs for that. And then I put 10 grams of this in it. So I don't even know how many calories that would be. I mean, carbs, like 10 carbs maybe? So about 40 carbs for my breakfast. And then a couple hours later, like I said, it's 10:45 now. I'm going to have this. And ew. It does taste good, I promise, but like it takes a little while for the collagen to absorb, I guess, or dissolve. So I'm gonna drink that in a minute, but I'm gonna go put on my makeup. I just put in this in my hair to give it a little bit of volume and brushed it out, but I curled it yesterday, thank goodness, because I hate first day hair. Let's put some Vaseline on my lips because that works the best. And I'm just gonna quickly put on some makeup. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a few breakouts. I'll tell you why in a little bit. Got quite a bit of dark circles under my eyes today. I wonder why. Maybe it was because I was up at 2:30.
Yeah.
So what I've been using is just the IT Cosmetics CC cream. This is the shade Fair Light because I'm quite light skinned. And I'm using the light medium concealer for my under eyes. And I don't know why it's light medium because it's pretty light, obviously. I mean, here is it's about the same shade. If anything, I think this one's darker than that. Who knows? Whatever. That did help a little bit, didn't it? There's some more of this. Look. And then next I'm using the IT Cosmetic Brow Power. Just build in my brows, and I'm actually going to take it under my eye as well. And there we go. I just use that like on the outside of my eye underneath. Also going to use the Hoola bronzer. This is the last part, and I'm done. It takes me like 5 minutes to do my makeup when I use these products.
It takes me about 50 minutes.
50 minutes? That's too long.
I love makeup.
Okay, at least my bedroom looks better. I wanted to quickly show you what I'm wearing. I still have yet to iron this closed, but I just put on my most comfiest jeans just so that I could say that I got dressed today. And this tank top, which is from Target. I don't think they have these anymore, but I'm pretty sure that these jeans are still in stock, and they are still my favorite jeans of all time. So I just had to take progress photos for my challenge that I'm doing. It's like a workout challenge, nutrition challenge with Katie Hearn. So I just had to take pictures of that. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna just throw this back on. But this cardigan is, you guys have seen it so many times. I have a green one too, but I absolutely love it. It's just cozy, it's comfortable, and it's just what I need since I am sick. So this is what I'm going to be wearing today. Now, instead of me sitting down and talking to you about all the changes that are happening in my life right now, I am going to, first of all, put on my wedding ring, because that's not it. That's not changing. I need to put on my jewelry, and I'm going to take you like through a whole day in my life, like cleaning, and I'm going to tell you why I'm cleaning so much lately, and I gotta let the chickens out. I've just got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta make lunch for Piper, so I'm going to take you through that. It's going to be like a time-lapse kind of thing, and I'm going to sit down and write out all the things that have been going on in my life since December, catch you up on some things, but instead of me sitting down or like standing up and talking to you like this, I'm going to let you like watch me do stuff. So it's actually interesting. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you're following me on Instagram, you might have seen my post about this life change that I mentioned. If you're not following me, well, you should be, and it's Jessica Ann Davis, just like my YouTube channel name. So go look me up on there. Anyways, the secret is out. My family of 5, my 1 dog, and my 8 chickens are moving back home to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I've been beyond excited about this job transfer opportunity that my husband received, but I will miss this house so much. We have several people interested in buying our house, and God willing, we will be in Tennessee by the 1st of June. We have to stay put until May 26th, which is the last day of school for my kids. And my husband's last day of work at his current company is the end of April. So we will have all of May to slowly move our stuff to Tennessee. And that is such a blessing for us because as a family of 5, we do tend to have a lot of stuff. We will miss the weather here. Of course, it's a lot cooler here in the mountains of North Carolina than it is in Tennessee. And we'll miss the kids' school and all the people that we have formed connections with, but it will be so nice to be around family again. Both of our parents live in the Chattanooga area, and we both grew up there. Our brothers and their wives and children live there. A ton of my family lives there. The church that I listen to on podcast, which is Silverdale Baptist Church. It's centered in Chattanooga. And there are tons of activities and sports clubs as well for the kids. And they even have an adult soccer league that I'm interested in trying out. My parents go camping a lot in their camper, and my in-laws have a pontoon boat on the Ocoee Lake. And all of our really good friends still live in the Chattanooga area as well. I always dreamed we would be back in Chattanooga, and soon that dream will be a reality. The housing market is the only true worry for me. As soon as I find houses that I'm interested in, they sell like the next day. Seriously, the housing market is unreal right now, so please pray that, number 1, we will sell our house before June. Number 2, that we can find a house in our budget that we love. And number 3, that my kids will adjust to the school system and be able to make new friends easily. So this is what the house looks like now. And now that I've explained that we are moving, what I do when I have somebody come look at the house is I just quickly get a basket and anything else that is on the floor, just random stuff like this. And like there's a golf ball over there, there's a stuffed animal. I will just put it in a basket and put it up. And I also have these little towels. I don't know what kind of towels these are. This one's dirty because I was using it, but it's actually for windows, and you just get it wet and it's supposed to leave everything streak free. And I actually get this and I just go around the house and just wipe stuff down, whatever needs to be, and it takes me literally 15 minutes if I can keep the house looking like this. And last night it got really messy because Millie and Scott came home from their camping trip and they just threw stuff everywhere like this, and his backpack and stuff, so they just threw stuff everywhere. I got some laundry to do and I'm out of laundry detergent, so that basket's not going anywhere. And yeah, so this is what the house looks like. If I just have like 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 30, I can get this house looking spotless with minimal effort, as long as I can keep it tidy like this. And things that I do to make sure that it is tidy all the time is to make the beds, of course. That is the first thing. And I got a late start today because, of course, I'm sick, but I just make the beds every morning, the 3 beds that I have, and then that's it. And then make sure that the counters are clear and the sink is not full. It's just got a few things in there soaking, and I'll put that away right now. But making sure that the dishwasher is always got dirty dishes in it instead of clean. That's a big deal with mine. And also the laundry, which I have to do now. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna take you through why I'm taking so many supplements. So let me show you what I have. Probiotic. This is a Mega Spore probiotic. And apparently it's like some probiotics don't make it to your stomach, but this one does. Liposomal, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's what it's called. And then the NAC. And I have 2 others in my bathroom, so let me show you what those are. My energy level is tanking. I really need to drink that collagen drink, which is delicious, by the way. All of the stuff has dissolved. But anyways, I have those 3 supplements, and then I have the Pro Omega 369. And I'm gonna take that right now, and I'm gonna take my Balance right now. I take that in the morning, and then after lunch, I will take the other 3. And then every other day, I take the B complex vitamins. So don't need to take that today. So I'm gonna talk to you about why I'm taking those medications, why I'm eating the way that I am, why I'm taking in more protein, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get that rolling. Now, another change in my life that I turned 35, and boy oh boy was it a whopper. I think it was especially hard because of the health problems that I've been having since the beginning of winter. I struggled with PCOS my whole adult life. I was diagnosed when I was 21, and I've been on metformin for many years. But the past 4 years, I've been controlling my hormones with my diet per the instructions of my registered dietitian that specializes in diabetes. If you're just now hearing about PCOS, let me go into a little detail. It's basically a hormone imbalance that causes cysts, hair loss on the head, hair growth everywhere else, weight gain, acne, infertility, and a whole slew of other stuff. I never struggled with the acne or the infertility part, but everything else, yes, for sure. When I was 21 and was first diagnosed with it, I had gained 30 pounds in about 6 months before I knew what was going on. Then as they put me on metformin, which is a diabetic medicine, the weight came off as slowly as it could. It was a slow, arduous thing that I had many, many migraines with. After Piper was born, I attended a little seminar with Maggie, my dietitian, and which she was speaking at. I talked to her afterwards about my PCOS, and she informed me that there is a correlation between women with PCOS later developing type 2 diabetes. That's scary, and I knew if there was any way to avoid that, I needed to do it at all cost, and I definitely didn't want to be put back on metformin for the rest of my life. She simply recommended that I stick with a diabetic diet, eating around 30 grams of carbs per meal with some healthy fats and anti-inflammatory proteins. The past year that went out the window because I know there was a lot of people, not just me, but a lot of people who struggled with the lockdown and so forth. And this past December, I knew something was not right as I started having heart palpitations around my monthly cycle, and I had extreme fatigue, not just a little tired. I was tired all the time to the point where I felt like I was really lazy. It was quite scary, and my healthcare provider wanted me to go to a cardiologist, but I insisted that we check my hormones first because, like I said, I was very fatigued, and I knew that was the first sign of my hormones being out of whack. The test came back to say that I have high estrogen and high testosterone, extremely high. It's not just a little high, it's extremely high. They called it estrogen dominance, and I do believe that we caught it a little early than the last time, of course, because I didn't have as many symptoms as before. You can look all this up on Google if you want to know more information, but basically we are trying to treat it with more of a holistic approach with supplements and diet. To do that, we are treating my liver. Apparently, it's a bit backed up, and instead of disposing of my hormones correctly, the hormones are getting cycled back through my body, which causes the numbers to rise. Treating my liver should lower those. With that, I'm also having possible gallbladder attacks. I have an ultrasound on Thursday to see what is going on. This will be out by Thursday, and hopefully I can share with you guys the news on that. But hopefully it's not something that I have to have surgery for. I do not want to have surgery. I do not want my gallbladder taken out. I feel like it's a very important aspect of your body that needs to stay put. So that's it in a nutshell. If you're a woman in your 20s, 30s, or 40s having extreme fatigue to the point where it's affecting your life, or if you have acne problems, hair loss, extreme weight gain, please, please, please go to your doctor and have a full hormone check. They draw blood, and a few days later, you get your results. It couldn't be easier, and it may help save you from further complications down the road. And I am going to stress to you, do not put yourself in a box. I know a lot of women are going to look at me and say, I do not have PCOS. I've dealt with that my whole life. I do have it. It's in my hormone testing. It's clear as day. My estrogen and my testosterone are high, and I'm working to get it fixed. A lot of women have different types of hormone challenges. I please beg you, go get your hormones tested. You could do it every year, multiple times a year if you think something's going on. I just encourage you, please go check it if you're having any of those signs. Is it good? This is her lunch. So the egg pops up like a souffle egg, and it's really good. She put some cheese in it, so she loves that. Fruit and a vegetable. That's gonna be her lunch. What's your favorite part of that lunch? The broccoli? Strawberries? Not the egg? You love those eggs. I just filmed the talking part of my Old Navy video, so that is done. And I'm gonna eat some lunch, and I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet. But whatever I eat, I will show you. And this is what I decided to have. This is a salmon patty, is what I call it. It's what my mom called it. It's like a salmon cake, kind of like a crab cake but with salmon. And then I got just shredded lettuce with the white sauce that you get at Asian restaurants. It was like a salad dressing, a ginger dressing, I guess. So that's what I'm having. Now to make this, I just put in a can of salmon, 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of flour, and I fried it up in my cast iron skillet. Now when I say can, I'm talking about one of these little things. It's 4 ounces. My mom actually uses like the big can that comes with like the skin on it and the bones in it. But I just buy this because I don't want to pick out all the bones. That was like one of those childhood meals that I loved eating. I used to ask for it all the time. My grandmother used to make it for me. And of course my mom and my grandmother's recipe is so much better than mine. It's the same thing. I'm making it exactly the same as they did. But for some reason it doesn't taste the same. I mean, it tastes fine. I love it. I eat it almost every day. And yeah, it just doesn't taste the same. So now every time I go to my mom's house, I'm like, can you make me some salmon patties? She loves it, she eats it up. But anyways, I'm gonna go sit down and eat this. I am going downhill so quickly. I still gotta put up all those clothes. Or I might make my kids do it when they get home because I am just not feeling well. I'm supposed to go to the gym today and work out, but I don't know if I'll do that either because I'm just so tired. It's just because I'm sick, I know. So, anyways, I'm gonna go eat this. I'll see you in a minute. Dancing? Hey boy.
I don't know what her head.
I know, she gave herself a tattoo. Okay, I am done for the day. I'm gonna leave the video off here because I'm just gonna lay down. My nose is red, it's because I've been sneezing like crazy. I'm gonna put on some sweatpants and just go lounge around on my couch and hang out with the kids. Dinner's already made. It's just going to be, I'll insert a picture. It's just going to be soup with rice noodles. It's like bone broth, rice noodles, and some vegetables. And that's it. And some chicken. And yeah, it's gonna be dinner. Hopefully I'm better by the time this video goes on the air. So just pray for us guys that we have a smooth move in our future, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and if you have any questions about what I've talked about or need any references to anything that I've talked about, I will put that in the description box below so you can check out some links. But make sure you're taking care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye.